Hey, this is Jason Morris with Real Estate Agents That Really Work. So one of the big objections that everybody's getting with calls right now in this time of year, it's a couple of weeks before Christmas. Sellers are saying, "Hey, I want to wait till after the holidays," and sometimes that's the best thing for them to do. Sometimes they do have family in town, and it's just not a convenient time for them. But sometimes that is just an objection. That's just a smoke screen they're throwing up. It's an easy out with them not to meet you. Now, that doesn't mean they don't want to really do business with you after the holidays. It just means, hey, that we got a lot of stuff going on. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the idea of getting their house on the market before the holidays. So the way I've been handling that objection has been successful for me. I've been doing this over and over again. Is, hey, Mr. Seller, you know, I know the holidays are coming up, and I understand that, but look, this time of year between now and Christmas, that last week of the year, there's going to be a lot of people off of work, and there's going to be a lot of people taking time to spend with their family and stuff. We won't get a lot of showings this time of year, but the showings that we do get are going to be pretty serious ones. Serious buyers are looking this time of year. So what I don't want to happen is us to go through the holidays. Inventory is really low right now. And in most markets, inventory is really low. Inventory is really low. There's serious buyers looking this time of year. And I don't want you to miss out on one of those. Can we meet this week? I'd like to get your home on the market. And, because that's the truth. There's going to be a lot of people, especially like if you're in a resort town, there's going to be a lot of people coming in town because they got a little bit of time off. They want to shop. They want to do things like that. They're going to be out and about. They're going to see the sign in the front yard. They're going to go online and look. December and January are two of the biggest months for buyers looking online for new properties. And you can tell your sellers that too. December and January are the two biggest months of the year. In January, come January, February, there's going to be a lot of people. They're going to get a lot of tax money back. There's people that they get their tax money back, and what they're looking at is they're looking at getting an FHA loan, or maybe they've got some money saved up in the bank, and that's going to give them enough money to, give them what they need for a down payment and moving costs and all that stuff. So this time of year is one of the biggest times of year for internet searches looking for homes by serious buyers. So relay that to your sellers. If for some reason they still reject the idea of meeting you this week or meeting you the week before Christmas, it's okay. They're not rejecting you. They're just rejecting the idea you're presenting to them. Put them in your follow up plan. Call them back again in a week. Call them back again in 2 weeks. Call them, 2 days after Christmas and say, hey, you told me to call you after the holidays. Because even January 1st, January is when there's going to be a lot of buyers shopping in January, looking to buy when they get their tax returns back and when they get all that stuff done. And if you guys haven't looked and you guys haven't paid attention to the newspaper, consumer confidence is through the roof. It's one of the biggest gains in consumer confidence that we've had in the United States in forever. So with all the confidence that people have and the new president-elect that's coming aboard, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be looking at buying this year and buying in the next, say, 60 to 90 days that maybe they weren't looking at buying 90 days ago. Rental rates are still high in most markets, while they're renting a house for $1,200 a month. In a lot of markets, they can go buy that same house for $800-900 a month. So as long as we see that out of balance like that, we're going to have a strong market. And then there's some pressure on interest rates that are going to rise. So that's going to force more buyers, basically off the fence that have been saying, hey, I want to buy, but I don't, I'm just waiting around to see what happens. Between the consumer confidence, the idea that interest rates are going up, tax return money coming back, January, February, March of 2017 are going to be enormous months. You do not want your seller clients to miss those potential buyers. You are the best person to help them with their house right now, and you need to develop that mindset, and you can do it.